Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be addressing the issue of road accessibility when you're investing in land in this episode. You're watching Own Land in Kenya. I am Solomon Wangwe. So, the law says, with regards to freehold land in Kenya, that you have to make provision when you're fragmenting or subdividing land, and this is especially important for you when you're considering buying land from a parcel that's been subdivided by your seller. The law requires that you have a provision of 9 meters in width for any access roads when you're dealing with agricultural land or freehold property. Now, we at Gaussian Acquisitions happen to think this is an excellent requirement. However, many of us in the industry, our fellow land sellers, are notorious for not following this policy, and for whatever reason the authorities let that slide and let it happen. And we've seen parcels of land, for example, even close to where we are here in Nanyuki, that had 4.5 meter wide access roads, which are practically impractical, because over time you're not going to have enough room for 2 vehicles to approach each other in opposite directions. And we at Gaussian Acquisitions think that it's important that you follow due process when making decisions about these kinds of things. And in fact, we go the extra mile, so to speak. We make our widths for our roads 12 meters. That's from beacon to beacon, right? And this is 3 meters wider than the law requires from us. Why do we do that? Technically, we've lost an extra ½ acre of land. If you do the math between the 9 and the 12 meters in width and 500 meters in length, that's land that we could have easily sold, right? We marketed and sold ½ acres in this area 3 years ago at 950,000 shillings each. Right? That's a lot of value for us as land sellers, so to speak. We give that up for the accessibility because over time it ensures greater value for you as a buyer. You want enough room for the utilities to be put in place by the authorities over time, whether it's power lines, whether it's sewer systems and drainage systems, and enough surface area for 2 vehicles at the very least to pass each other in opposite directions. This is why it's important to know what the policy, the legal policy says. It's also important to know what your land seller is offering you, and this is why we do our roads 12 meters in width as opposed to the 9 meters that is required by law. I hope that answers your question. If you have any others to share or comments to make, feel free to do so through our YouTube channel. You can also send us an email. Check out our website, www.gaussianacquisitions.com. We'll be more than happy to engage with you. You've been watching Own Land in Kenya. I'm Solomon Wangwe. Stay tuned for more information on strategic land investment.